Well, welcome, welcome. This is completed pages for July. It was a little bit of a bummer of a month, but you know what? Sometimes we have great months, sometimes we don't. But you know what? It was still a fun month, and I'm getting back up and going again, and I'm super excited. So, for finished pages, why are we looking at this? Because these were the heroes for this month. I got the Lango color painting gel pens. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun with those. Then I got the Honolulu Ohuhu. This is the skin tone set. I got this, I think, about 6-8 months ago, but when I was redoing everything and unpacking all the boxes, I found it and I was like, oh, yay. These, I think I got over a year ago. I had not had a chance to use these and had so much fun with these. It's small little details. I didn't use them a lot, but they came in perfectly. And this pen, or this pencil from Prisma, the Nectar, oh my goodness gracious. I used my one Nectar so much that I went through a whole pencil. It broke a couple times, so I had to buy another one. But this was I used my Nectar a lot in some of my pages. So I just had to show you who the unsung heroes were for this month. And if you've never tried the Langos, they are so, yeah, Lango. They're so fun. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get started on this. This month was really a rough month. We're not going to get too much into it. I've already talked about it. So if you don't know, you can go in to some past ones. Oh, sorry. So this is Love You More, and this is the color along that I've been doing with Tiffany Blue. And this month was a lot of fun. We had the puzzle page, and I wanted my puzzle to have the chance to do kind of like practice different little techniques. And so, oh, I don't think I have the book with me, but I've had it before. It is the Coco Wyo alcohol marker book. And so I wanted to try that. And so I thought, oh, this would be a perfect one to do with the puzzles. This was Ohuhu art markers, and then the Lango gel pens, and then all like the little fine detail work for the pens, like in through here. The lining of the hearts were all those little pens. Oh my gosh, they were super fun. And then his little jumper outfit, being able to put the stitch lines in, that little pen was, or yeah, is it lei pen? I think they're called lei pen. Yeah. Oh, it was so fun. And I used, I think it was used the middle gray from, oh my gosh, Ohuhu. And then I used I think I used the dark gray. No, I did use the little black one. But the nibs on these are super, I mean, they're 0.3, so they're, I mean, super tiny. They're hard to get out. But I mean, look how tiny that is. Is that just like amazing? I mean, super, super tiny. And these were just really helpful to get in and do the fine details. So what I'll do is I'll bring this up so you can kind of see each of the little puzzle pieces. Some of them I did well, some of them not so well, but it was fun just to practice all the different little techniques for the pens. I do think his little overalls, I think, came out the cutest. So at any rate, this one over here is Tiffany Blue's. Absolutely love yours. Again, the colors are good. She uses Crayola Super Tip. Yeah, Crayola Super Tips. I love your colors. I love how you did your puzzle pieces all in solid. I was going back and forth and back and forth. But I absolutely love what you've done with your page. And as always, I so appreciate you coloring with me in this book. And this month was a little bit weird. Next month will be better. Oh, look what we get to do. We get to do the rainy page. Oh, that's going to be so fun. I can't wait to practice the rainy sky. I can't wait to practice that. So Tiffany, thank you so very much. I appreciate it dearly. I have been trying to get caught up on my 26, 26, 26, and this one I did finally get completed. This had been kind of a whip for a while, And I was really struggling because I couldn't get the colors to kind of pop through on these. And so what I did is I used the Crayola Super Tips. I'm going to bring this down just a bit so we can see that a little easier. The Crayola Super Tips, I used those and then started coloring. And I've been practicing with those. And I really do love the Crayola Super Tips. And I think they fill a void sometimes when the background is just too saturated. You can't get these to pop enough. So that was super fun to be able to do that. So I got a 26, 26, 26 taken care of. This, like I said, this month was just a really rough month. I didn't get a whole lot done. You'll see a theme on this. So this is my first page to color in the Mouse Guard book. And this one was not part of my 26, 26, 26, but I think this could be page 26, not 100% sure. So I've almost finished this one. I just struggled with the fur. Fur is so complicated, and so I wasn't really sure, and I thought, well, should I, find out how to color first, so should I wait? And then down here, I just don't know if I want to color it so it looks like glitter, or do I want to use a glitter pen? And I haven't really been able to figure that part out yet. And then the axe, I don't know, the wood, I was just struggling to know what to do with that. So it's kind of a whip, and you will see I have a lot of whips, but I just enjoyed coloring in this book, and I can see why people absolutely loved the first Mouse Guard book, and this one, oh, I just can't wait. Again, I really wish my skill set was a little better, but you know what? This book really does help make you look better than you really are. The paper in this is just amazing. So I'm excited to color in this one again. Just super, super fun. This one, so we have Magical Worlds by Joanna Basford, and oh, I got that one just out there a little too much. So I started in this one, and I got discombobbled this whole month. I should put discombobbled. July's completed pages, discomboblement. I had a great time doing this, and then I basically got lost doing this. I didn't know if I should carry out the colors or color these like in a gradient of like those grays, maybe the gray blues, gray greens, but everything gray so that you really kind of like focus in, like, I don't know, like you're almost like you're looking through a spyglass, or like in a submarine. That's like, to me, it almost looked like a submarine, but you have all of this. So I thought, well, should I color this all gray? Should I color it to look metal and then maybe color this black so it does look like you're like inside a submarine looking out? I don't know. So I kind of got stuck and I didn't finish it, but I had so much fun with this. I loved the color combinations. I've been coloring a little bit dark, kind of dark and dreary lately, and so I was like, I kind of get out of the deep dark colors. And then in this one, I started and did not finish. Again, reoccurring, everything is I started and I didn't finish. I think with everything that was going on in life and everything that was going on with my daughter, my brain was just, I was having a very difficult time focusing in. I was having a very difficult time really settling in on things. And so I was jumping. I call it my lily pad moments, where I just jump from thing to thing to thing. So, but I've had a really good time doing this. Took forever. And if you felt it, like, it just feels like an oil slick. There's so much pencil down there. The green, it wasn't exactly how I was hoping it would turn out, but I'm actually not sad about it. It really, Kirby's pages are hard, but they're not. Once you get going, you're kind of there. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to color it for next month or not, but I did have fun, and I thought it was, it was kind of fun to be able to do that. All right, so this is 26, 26, or 26, 26, 26. Yay! I finally got my jellyfishes going. I finished the jellyfishes, just not sure what to do with the background. They're very light and airy, and I was trying to make them look not necessarily glassine or more of like a vellum-y type look, which it's hard to see that. So I think if I get the right background down, they will glow and really pop, but at least I got it started. And again, I had so much fun coming up with the color combinations. I would have to say it's kind of odd because normally I would go for the purple, which I really do love the purple, but I would have to say this is probably my favorite one. This one is, what was this one? This one's aqua. Yeah, so it's aquamarine, light aqua, and jade. That was the combination that I did for that. And I don't recall ever using that for a color combination, but I really loved it on this, kind of gave it a shadowed effect. And then I would have to say the green one's kind of pretty, but I do like this slatey blue. Like, I don't know, for some reason, it's the periwinkle slatey blue, and I just had fun with that. So I don't know how to color this background. If I did it in pencils, it would take a day short of forever. But I do want it to be like a dark background so that they kind of pop forward. So I don't know, this might stay a whip forever, or it just may be like that. And that's it for the 2020. Oh, you know what? So that'll be it for my 2020, 26, 26, 26. I don't know. We'll have to see. I have a lot to do in the 26, 26, 26. And then Alien Worlds. I don't know what I was thinking. I did have this marked as my 26, and I don't know what I did, but I was like going back and forth in this book, and I was like, oh, I don't know what page. I mean, it probably took me an hour to settle in on a book. Again, my brain was just overwrought and overwhelmed, and so I started coloring this page, and yes, it's not complete. I know, shock and surprise. But again, it was just, I think that stressfulness, it was just, again, the lily pad. And I think this will be fun. I just have to finish the rock formation here, and then the planets, and that will be kind of hard, and then the rings. So it's still a lot that has to be done, but at least the background is slightly done, and so that's good. These are done in ink tints, so once they're activated, that, they'll shine a little better. So I had fun in that. And then this one is, I never got to complete this one. This one's kind of been my tester page for the Neocolor 2s, and just kind of playing with the Neocolors and really learning the technique on how to make them look good. And I'm getting there, and I'm excited about that. So that was super fun. That was pretty much it for this month. I know that is just like, oh, but kind of is what it is. So really quick, so you don't have to sit through the long live. For my 26, 26, 26, here's where I'm at. I've completed this page, and so very excited. If you want more information about this, go into last Friday's live and just watch the first half of it, because I go through each of the pages, but had fun with that one. Spooky was part of that 26, 26 also, and that is where I'm in with this one. And then for Daydreams, it is the Dragonfly, and I've been able to complete that one. So that is fun to have that complete. Fairy Tales and Folklore. This was the 26, 26. This one, I'm still like out the door on that. I'm not 100% sure, but it is complete. And then the last one that I got completed, this was a buddy color, and I was able to complete that. So the sad part is for my 26, 26, 26, I think I don't even have six completed. So with that being said, for August, I am really going to have to jump on those and get a lot of them completed. So my plans video will be coming out on Tuesday. I will only be doing a color along with, not color alongs, I'm sorry. I'll only be doing Betty colors with Tiffany Blue and Chrissy Wilcox. So Chrissy, thank you so much. I'm so sorry about this month, but you know kind of what's been going on. Well, everybody now knows what's been going on. I have had a good month. I am really looking forward to August and finding out or getting back into things. My life has calmed down and I'm excited to get back, slowly getting everything out of storage, getting everything put back together again, and getting back going with coloring. So I hope that you guys had a fantastic July. Hopefully your coloring went great. Until next time, you know what I always say. I'm wishing you the sharpest of pencils, the juiciest and brightest of markers. And remember, there's plenty of paper out there. Go grab yourself some and enjoy your coloring time. Bye-bye.